Hello, everyone. This is Nathan P. Woodard. I'm sorry there is no new episode this week. I didn't want to tell people ahead of time because I thought they would try and talk me out of it, but I have traveled to Eastern Europe to do what I can in the ongoing conflict in the region. I have joined up with a small group called Sniedorbiska, or Snyder Battalion. We are fighting to get the 4-hour version of the Justice League distributed to theaters here in the region. As a result, for the next few weeks, there will probably not be any way for me to be in contact with AJ other than these small, brief messages from the front lines as I fight to free the Snyder Cut in Eastern Europe. In the meantime, we'll be releasing some of our older episodes from behind the paywall. Today, please enjoy a classic episode from August of 2021 called Powerful Affirmations. This is an inspirational podcast to help you visualize being a winner, but we did take some corporate sponsors that specifically wanted us to discourage workers and make them feel beat down. Enjoy!
Hello and welcome to Powerful Affirmations. This is the podcast that gets you pumped up and ready to face the world. I'm Nathan P. Woodard.
I'm Andrew James Estes.
And we are here to get you in the right mindset, friend. And we need like some backing music.
Yeah.
I was thinking Round Ball Rock.
Oh, that's
by
perfect.
John Tesh. Maybe we get like a royalty-free sound alike to Round Ball Rock, just to make sure. We don't want Tesh on our asses.
No.
I don't know if that guy's forehead is second only to Peyton Manning.
Yeah. Do you remember when Peyton Manning broke Tesh's forehead record? People said that record would never be broken.
They did. Anyways, let's get into it. You, listener, are a titan.
There's never been one better.
A kraken, a minotaur, Medusa, Colossus, the Great Bambino,
the Sultan of Swing,
the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
A Company B?
No, Company A. You see that Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy. It'd be funny if they all had a different Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy.
Is the Bugle Boy from the 90s children's clothing line the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy, or is this a different Bugle Boy?
No, that's the Funky Fresh Bugle Boy.
Oh, cool.
And how did that never get made? Nobody ever thought to be like, hey, the Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, hey, LL Cool J. Why don't you do your take on the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy? But he's a funky, fresh, urban hip-hop type.
And much like you, listener, that would have given LL a license to print money.
I imagine LL Cool J is the funky, fresh Bugle Boy. All right, let's cast this movie. So, as the Bugle Boy, LL Cool J.
Okay.
And what, this would be coming out in like 1988, 89?
Yeah.
So you'd have Keenan Ivory Wayans as the sergeant, or the drill sergeant. Kind of a,
Just like
this would be a precursor to Major Payne. Who else we got?
I don't know. I'm having trouble thinking of characters in the Boogie Woogie Bugle Boy song.
I don't think there's that many.
Maybe we could get George C. Scott to reprise his role of General Patton.
Oh, yeah. Okay. We can do that. Carl Weathers.
Just as himself.
Carl Weathers as himself. Carl Weathers comes to visit he's here on a USO tour.
That's right. He's here to shake hands and slap some asses.
I'm just imagining what Carl Weathers on the USO would look like. He'd just be like, "Hey, remember when I was in Rocky?"
Yeah. Well, that's what he's going to do. He's just going to wear the exact same costume that he did in Rocky 3 when they do the training montage and run on the beach.
He just comes out doing the "Living in America," like his entrance. Mm-hmm. He just does his entrance as Apollo Creed. That's his whole show in the USO. People were like, "Yeah, now fight Ivan Drago."
Oh no!
They haven't seen it. They just.
Can you imagine if they were doing that fight for the troops? How demoralizing that would be. Ivan Drago murders Apollo Creed.
He didn't murder him.
Yeah, it's true. It's not murder.
It was. They stepped into the ring. They knew the risks.
Yeah. And to be fair to Drago, he let him know that he must break him. Like it was not not breaking wasn't an option.
He's the original Fred Durst.
Yeah, but the stuff he broke was Carl Weathers.
Give me something to break. How about Carl Weathers?
I don't know. I don't think Fred Durst could take Carl Weathers even now.
I'd pay to see it though.
Yeah.
Listen, as long as we're doing dumb boxing all the time.
That's what boxing is now.
Boxing just became dumb boxing.
I blame Rocky.
I blame the little boy from the Partridge Family. What was his name?
Danny Bonaducci.
Danny Bonaducci. He was one of the early forays into washed up celebrity boxing.
Do you think anybody ever called Danny Bonaducci Il Duce? It's like a Mussolini reference.
Yeah, he probably did. They were like, "Hey, you're Il Duce."
And that could also be his rapping moniker, if he maybe wants to get that started by joining the cast of Funky Fresh Bugle Boy.
Do you think that the anti-fascist movement in Italy in the 1930s was more like Il Duce?
Mm-hmm. Why were they going around wearing those brown shirts? Is it poop shirts?
Il Duce. Boy, that'd have been something if they had the internet back during World War II.
But it's like early internet, so they're just sitting around for 45 minutes waiting for a Joe cartoon to load.
Oh,
maybe they got some jib jabs of Hitler.
They got some jib jabs of Hitler. Oh, I hate this. Look at this. We did a meme of him. He's gonna hate it.
Everybody's just like cutting off Hitler's head and pasting it over Ava Braun. So is like funny.
It's just they keep doing it. Hitler like pointing and screaming at a podium, and then that little white cat sitting at the table, like, ah. You know that meme?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
Yeah. I just thought maybe because you didn't laugh really heartily that you didn't know.
Oh, I got it.
Was talking about.
Yeah. That one. Who do you think would be the cat in this situation?
It's still the cat.
Oh, okay, same cat.
Maybe they give him a little yarmulke.
Okay.
Just Hitler screaming.
My mind went elsewhere, and I started thinking about Winston Churchill taking the James Corden role from the film Cats.
Ooh.
Which is horrifying. You shouldn't think about that.
It's the original version where their buttholes were visible, too.
Yeah. Churchill can smoke a cigar with his cat butthole.
He puts a little cigar in his butthole. He pulls his little cat legs behind his head. He just little rings of smoke coming out of his butthole. It's amazing.
And what an image to get our listeners pumped up and ready to fucking crush the day.
That's right. We've been distracted. Now we've got to pump these people up. Picture yourself as an eagle. Now make yourself bigger. All right. Now picture that you're made out of metal. Now you're a big metal eagle.
Mm-hmm. You have tiger haunches, though.
You got the haunches of a tiger. And you got teeth like an alligator. All over your feet.
And you got one of those mortarboard hats on because guess what? You graduated from the school of awesome.
Yeah.
Summa cum laude, baby.
Yeah. You were valedictorian at the School of Hard Knocks. And what's that down there? Why, it's the biggest snake you've ever seen. Time to snatch his ass up. You swoop down. And you grab that snake. And I don't know. I'm just telling a story now. I don't think I'm doing a good job of pumping people up.
No, like the people are this tiger-legged metal eagle that destroys the biggest snakes.
That's right. You're picturing yourself as this. You snatch that snake, and he hates it. Oh my God, he hates it.
He's whipping around, and he says, "Oh no, you're too strong."
Fly up as high as you can go, and then you're gonna drop that snake directly onto the most jagged rock you see.
Mm-hmm. And then you're gonna go down there, and you're gonna scoop up that snake jelly in your beak and guzzle it down.
So you start flying up and up, up and up. But you find that it feels like you have more strength in your wings than you ever have before. You can just keep going up, up, up. The air starts to get thin and cool. Could it be? Yes. You've escaped the surly bonds of gravity.
You're not the first bird in space, but you're the first bird of prey in space.
You're the proudest bird in space.
And unlike that other bird that they took up in the space shuttle, you don't have any problem flapping your wings. Like, you're not freaking out like a weird, like... You ever see that video of the like, parakeet in space that they took?
No. They did that to a bird in space?
Yeah, it's like torture. Like, it did not get it. That bird did not get it. You, tiger-legged metal eagle, you get it.
So you say that they put a bird in space?
They put a little tiny baby weakling bird in space, and he didn't deserve it like you do. You big, strong, fascinating bird. You big metal bird. Like, I want to pick that bird's brain. I want that bird to be my dad.
I want that bird to be have power of attorney over me.
I want that bird to be my conservator.
I don't care. This bird can have 100% of the royalties from my back catalog of music. Just let that bird be in charge.
Yeah, from space. Watching over me always.
Still holding on to that giant snake.
Mm-hmm. Well, I thought he dropped it.
Well, he got up into space, so now he can't.
Oh, that's true.
Now, picture yourself a massive metal bird, and you're flinging the biggest snake you've ever seen into the sun. And the smoke from his charred corpse curls through your nostrils. And you smell it, and it smells delicious. Maybe since you're metal, you can fly into the sun.
Yeah, it's fine.
Get a little taste of that charred snake. And it tastes good. Oh my God. Never before has a bird tasted cooked meat. The smokiness. The savoriness. This changes everything.
Do you think that your slow cooker is doing a good job? Imagine how great it would be. There's no faster cooker than a star.
Yeah, just throw. Yep. Do you think the Death Star, they could have used that for cooking?
Sure.
You have to hit power level and then pick a number.
Yeah.
Power level 1 for 3 minutes can do a turkey.
Yeah. Yeah, but power level 1 for a nanosecond is probably what you need to pop your pop secret.
Yeah, I was thinking about. I don't think there's anything that can keep a breakfast burrito from being scalding hot. Maybe use the Death Star to just completely vaporize a burrito and then inhale it as a gas. Now you're playing with power.
Do you think a vaporized burrito, like it would smell like you would inhale deliciousness, right? Because when I think about burrito vapors, I think about something that's decidedly not delicious.
Yeah, I guess that we probably all know what it's like to create a burrito gas.
But when you are a highly efficient Full Metal Eagle, there's just there's not a lot of waste. You don't make stink anymore. You don't make stink.
Yeah,
you're
that's
using
right.
all the parts of the burrito, like your metal ancestor birds taught you.
And you feel something in your hip pocket. What's that? Why, it's your driver's license. And the picture looks amazing.
Mm-hmm. Both of your eyes.
It looks like you somehow. Yeah. Somehow both of your eyes are perfectly level too. One isn't higher or lower than the other. How'd they pull that off?
I don't know.
I don't remember it being like that. Oh, I forgot. We said we were gonna do like commercial advertisements, knocking people down a peg.
Yeah, we were gonna sell them to people's bosses so that they don't think too highly of themselves.
Okay, so we'll be right back after a quick word from our sponsors at Glassdoor. Do you ever feel like everyone in the office hates you?
Constantly.
I was asking the audience.
They all know that I made the burrito vapors.
Do you think that maybe some of the more crude graffiti in the bathroom at work might be about you?
All of it that I didn't make myself is. I know.
Wait, what did you make?
I just wrote that thing where I said, what are you reading this joke that I wrote for? There's a good joke in your hand right now. Haha.
Ooh.
And then I drew a picture of a guy with a really big penis. And then I wrote underneath of it, "This is me." But then somebody said,
I just wrote
"Nope." Just nope underneath of it. Yeah.
What do you do with that?
You know,
You got to just get out of there. Just go get one of those old-timey cardboard boxes with the lid, and then put all your stuff in it, and then come stumbling out the front door of the high rise where you
no,
were.
no, not me. No, I tamp it down and I just take it and take it and take it until the day that I fail to burn that place to the ground.
You failed to burn it
I'm
to the
not
ground?
good at stuff.
I suppose
Didn't get that badge in the Boy Scouts.
Yeah. I'll burn this place to the ground badge.
Yeah, I'm just rubbing two sticks together and then the security guards.
I've been trying to get my "You'll all be sorry. You'll all be sorry" badge. I got my badge and writing a letter to a girl I have a crush on where I say I'll kill myself.
Do you think that that's what Charlie Brown did with the little red-haired girl, and that's why he didn't get a letter back?
If Charlie Brown existed today, they definitely would have done like Charlie Brown middle school and high school spin-offs. And I feel like the Charlie Brown high school, they would have been like, it's dark. It'd be like, yeah, Charlie Brown, he writes a passive aggressive letter saying he's going to kill himself to the little redhead girl. And Linus is a fuckboy.
Yep, getting all the ladies love Linus and his hair.
He's got a beautiful.
Well, I mean, he has some. There's some hair on that head.
It's true. Like Linus, it's one of those in the land of the blind, the one-eyed man is king
sure,
scenarios.
He carries his blanket around with him in high school, but he's got hair.
Compared to Charlie Brown, this guy is a real slab of beef.
That Linus can get it. And then, if there's any mess afterwards, he's got that blanket to wipe it up with.
That's right. Yeah.
It's just a really big cum rag that Linus carries around with him in high school years.
He carries that blanket around because he lays that down on your bed because he's going to make you squirt. Oh, no. Okay, and we're back.
A message from our sponsors.
Pay us for that ad read. Now I want you to think of yourself as a glowing beam of energy. Then you hear like a cool techno beat. Not like this is like a cinematic kind of thing. Like the Tron Legacy soundtrack. Mm-hmm. You're just this beam of energy, pure energy.
And you are being fired out of the largest laser pistol that you can imagine. And you shall do it now.
Oh shit, it's too big.
Whoa, what a beam of energy.
Oh my god.
It'll surely continue on throughout the entire cosmos.
And beyond. I imagined it bigger than the cosmos.
Blinding every sighted being in existence.
Yeah, it definitely. Well, it's so big. I think that it would have to shoot out of And is it aimed directly at all living things in the cosmos?
Its light goes on and on, Nate.
Like back around and into the butt of the gun, like a
Gun's gone. Gun blew up. Gun couldn't handle it.
fuck. Oh my god. So it's just the beam of energy now.
Yeah. It's the Big Bang. You started existence.
It goes in every direction.
Oh yeah. We're all our listeners' children, and
like that. Is that
the
the last
grace of-
Starfighter where the ship goes in every direction?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's you. That was the last Starfighter, not Enemy Mine, right?
Not what?
Enemy Mine.
What's Enemy Mine?
Isn't that the?
I think it must be the last Starfighter because I don't know what that is.
Enemy Mine, yes, is a 1985 West German-American dark science fiction and action drama.
Is this a Wolfgang
It stars
Peterson
Dennis
joint?
Quaid. It is a Wolfgang Peterson joint. It stars Dennis Quaid and Louis Gossett Jr. as a human and alien soldier who become stranded together on an inhospitable planet and must overcome their mutual distrust in order to cooperate and survive. See also, it says on the Wikipedia, see also speciesism. Ah. They didn't bother to link to racism, which I think is what the movie was trying to get at by casting Louis Gossett Jr. as an alien. But what do I know, huh? I'm just some jerk in Kentucky.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe Wolfgang Peterson wanted to say, hey, if you were stuck on a planet with a, Yoda or something, you probably wouldn't want him to own real estate in your neighborhood.
It's true. And he's so small, I think at most he should count as like a three-fifths of a person. I mean, this is a galaxy that, like, it's a long time ago.
Long time ago. Yeah. They have some very problematic ideas here.
But they did give us jizz music, so...
Yeah, they did. Now picture yourself as the greatest jizz player that ever played. Fagrin Dan asks you for an autograph. Oh my god. Droopy McCool comes to your Boonta Eve party.
Skizbung Mazbang asks you for hints on how to be a better scatter. How do you make up Star Wars names?
Oh, those were all real ones. I was saying.
made one up.
He said Skizbung's Mazbang. I was like, shit. He knows more than I do. Now picture yourself as a teeny tiny little frog.
So tiny that you can sit on the head of a needle.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't want to
One
put
day-
you on the tip. Too sharp.
Yeah. Maybe it's not a big deal for you. You're that tiny. And then one day, Aesop comes up to you. Oh, micro frog. Will you be in one of my fables?
What an honor for such a tiny frog.
You play it off. Oh, I don't know. I got a lot of irons in the fire right now. Please, Aesop. I mean, Micro Frog. I'm Aesop. I need you. I need you in my fable. There's an old man, and he has pancreatic cancer. And the Micro Frog, it gets injected into his body to go fight the cancer. And you're like, Aesop, are you just describing the Fantastic Voyage? And Aesop's like, I swear I don't know what that is. Aesop, it's a movie about a guy who gets shrunk down and injected into a body of another person. Aesop's like, I've never heard of that. Anyways, have you ever seen this movie Inner Space? God damn it, Aesop.
Now, is this a latter-day Aesop?
No, this is old-timey Aesop.
Oh, so... Aesop is like a Nostradamus.
He got bit by a werewolf. So, he's still around.
Oh, does he write the fables in human form or werewolf form?
Well, he doesn't write fables. He's got writer's block for a really long time. It's kind of like when, when Stephen King got hit by that car.
Oh, so what you're saying is that Aesop needs to make all of his fables into a shared universe and make it all about getting back at the guy who ran over Stephen King.
Okay. Yeah. All of Aesop's fables. There's about the lion had a thorn in his paw, and the little mouse pulled it out. And the lion said, "To thank you, I'm gonna go down to Maine and maul the guy who ran over Stephen King while he was on a walk."
Now he can't do cocaine anymore.
It's a real shame, but you can.
It's true.
The world's smallest frog.
You, the world's smallest frog, would only need one single granule of cocaine to write the entirety of the works of Stephen King. You wouldn't even have to have infinite monkeys working at your beck and call, it an infinite number of typewriters. Just one tiny frog, one tiny grain of cocaine. All of the great works of Stephen King. You're going to start with Cujo. Can you imagine that? A micro frog talking about a really big, mean dog.
Oh my god. Do you think it would be funny if you had infinite monkeys with infinite typewriters? And they accidentally wrote Carrie before they got to Shakespeare.
they throw.
Just like,
I think they would write all, like, the entire.
I feel like Stephen King stuff would definitely get, like, if it was just, this is essentially a brute force password hack, and Stephen King is like when you use your dog's name and the year you were born. All right, we gotta go again to a word from our sponsors. Folks, are you trying to build a website or a domain? Well, try Squarespace. At Squarespace, they know that you've been looking at porn on the work computer, and they're going to tell your boss. There's nothing you can do about it.
They're going to pull you into the office. They're going to be really...
You'll be like, I was looking at that stuff ironically.
They don't believe.
They're like, so...
They know that you're on.
So, when you search for Peter Griffin raw dog Lois, doggy style, and then you put in minus Brian the dog to make sure that you didn't get any of those. They're like, look, I want the raw dog, I want the doggy style. I hate when they draw condoms on my cartoon characters having sex with each other. So you were doing that ironically. But then you also typed in big titties and Kathy Ireland. Were those also ironic? And you have to be like, yes. I hate those things. I looked up the Peter Griffin thing because I want to be Lois.
That's correct. And I looked up the Kathy Ireland thing because I was role-playing as my father and thinking about what he would have done if he had broadband internet when he was young. Probably
Kathy Ireland.
Looked up Kathy Ireland. And this is the sort of conversation that I don't want to have with my boss, and I know that you don't want to have it with me. So,
well, here's the good news. The folks at Squarespace can help you build a professional-looking website or portfolio in just a few clicks of the mouse. Head on over to squarespace.com and get started on your online resume, because Lord knows you're not meant long for the world of working at Western and Southern Insurance.
And your boss, because it's so easy, is probably going to build a Squarespace website just about your sexual pornographic techniques. So everybody already knows.
You got to get the jump on him. Get out there, start your own website about how your boss is a liar.
Maybe you start a new company so that your website can be more powerful. You have cube space.
Yeah. Start selling nudes. And,
like, do you do it on the internet with Squarespace, or are you still in the Stone Age and you're selling your nudes in a manila envelope? And just go down to the White Castle. Just pull part of the photo out of the manila envelope and say, like, hey, here's a face.
Just walk up to somebody.
This person doesn't seem to be wearing anything at all. You stop it.
Oh my. You got a trench coat on, and you open it up, and then in the inside pockets, it's just lined with, like the old counterfeit watch guy, but it's just Polaroids of your dick. Hey, you want to buy a dick pic? That would be so much more effective as a flasher than just having a trench coat with nothing on underneath. If you just open it up and you had like a photo mosaic of dick pics on the inside.
Maybe they're teeny tiny dick pics, but when you put them all together, like, there's different lighting.
It makes one big dick.
I was gonna say it's a picture of Abraham Lincoln made entirely out of your dick.
It's Bob Marley. Just smoking
Not
a
just
joint.
Bob Marley. It's Bob Marley and John Lennon and everybody from the 27 Club, and they're all smoking giant cartoon joints.
Yeah. Amy Winehouse and who else is in that?
Are the people on the day the music died, are any of them in the 27 Club?
I think so, yeah. Huh. Well, we got
Kurt Cobain. Kurt's got to be in there.
Oh, yeah.
Do you think in the
All right, welcome back to our show. Oh. Imagine that you're Kurt Cobain. But you're not depressed. And you don't own a gun. And you're dating Kathy Ireland.
You're on the set of Necessary Roughness,
Uh-huh.
Kathy introduces you to Sinbad and Scott Bakula. It's the best day of your life.
Oh my god. And do you think if you had an audience with Scott Bakula, you're like, hey Scott, come here for a second. Do you have a Halloween costume planned out? Why, no, I don't. And you say, Count Bakula. He's like, oh my god. Can I be your best friend? Now you're best friends with Scott Bakula, star of Quantum Leap and winner of 1989's Best Halloween Costume Award. There's public outcry. It's not fair. We couldn't have done that. Well, that's just too bad. He thought of it. I'd say that you couldn't have done what my friend Kurt Cobain did either, inventing a whole new genre of music. They're calling it Wisco. See, you remember, you're not depressed in this. Mm-hmm. So you came up with a new kind of it's Western disco.
Oh. Was disco not already Western?
Oh, I mean like country Western.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It's super upbeat.
But it still like conjures it in the mind images of the great and beautiful American West. Like you're just thinking about Monument Valley the whole time, but you can't stop dancing.
Yeah, well, I'd say like a picture like a Roger Miller song, but like with a like that kind of a horns, got a like a wah-wah effect going.
That just made me realize, like, they should have made a Fantasia movie that's just all disco tracks. No singing, just 90 minutes of disco beats with, like, animals fucking.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Ooh, yeah. It'd be like, they got those hippo ballerinas, mm-hmm. But then it shows them like getting done. And they're like unwrapping their disgusting feet, mm-hmm. And then they're all like doing lines of coke.
Yeah,
going out to a club,
mm-hmm. And then just I don't know. The bathroom's bigger than you normally think of in it, like a discotheque bathroom. These are hippos. You got a hippo-sized bathroom.
Yeah. They're going home with a guy in a Jeep Wrangler with the doors removed.
And, when they get to the oral sex, of course there's a bad hungry hippos joke.
Oh, yeah. These are hungry hippos.
Get at these marbles.
Watch your marbles, boys. Yeah.
Of course, it happens every time. You can't have hippo oral sex without it.
It's true. What am I going to do? Not have oral sex with hippos? Get real. Yeah, what universe do you live in, buddy? Must be nice.
Who am I even without that? It's one of my defining traits.
Listen, I need my coffee, I need my red wine, and I need my blowjob from a hippo.
Mm-hmm. Eat,
I have
pray,
a mug
get sucked by hippos.
Says, a mug that says "Don't talk to me," until I've had my coffee, and then I have a piece of driftwood that says, "It's wine o'clock," on the wall above my kitchen / living room in my studio apartment. And then I have little pajamas that say, "Munch these marbles."
Yep. I've personally got a painting by Thomas Kincaid, the painter of light and hippo erections.
Oh, yes. A lot of people don't realize it wasn't his only thing.
He painted a lot of things.
It's like those Bill Hicks folk albums. You're like, yeah, he was a comedian, but he also recorded folk albums. Well, same with Thomas Kincaid.
He did some...
He painted hippo erections. Not as popular with the church moms.
But significantly more popular with me.
Yeah, you own almost all of the extant Kincaid hippo paintings. I personally, I try and not have any paintings of hippo penises in my house because, I'm trying to
remain abstinent.
No, I'm trying to, not remind anyone of a better penis.
Oh, well, I mean, they're not great penises. Thomas Kincaid's just great at painting them.
That's honestly that I wish that man were still alive today. I could get him to do a painting of my penis, just glowing with soft pastel light,
with a nice healthy hippo-y girth to it.
If you sent a woman a Thomas Kincaid painting of your penis,
and I'm not talking about a picture of it. Like you go to her house and hang a giant oil painting.
Just at the mall, you got the little Thomas Kincaid studio in the mall, just selling your penis paintings. Ooh. All those moms buying them up. Look at it.
I'm gonna hang this in the bathroom.
Ha 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 ha! My evil plan has worked. We've gotten off track. We need something to inspire these people.
Okay. The Statue of Liberty came to life, and she's going to come to your dance recital. She just wants to see what you've been working so hard on.
Oh, I thought this was a Ghostbusters 2 thing.
Maybe she has a little extra time before she wreaks havoc on New York City.
She comes to your dance recital, and the ghost subway car also comes to your dance recital.
Does the Stay Puft Marshmallow Man come to your dance recital?
No, he's from Ghostbusters 1. But you do see, right as you finish, you're like, and there's standing ovation, and you see back at the very back of the room, standing in the doorway, just giving a slow clap, Vigo the Carpathian. To him you were like the buzzing of flies, beautiful flies. Let's just do a quick rundown of things to think about to inspire you to greatness.
Okay.
Guitar solo.
High fives are great, but you can do a high six.
Banjo solo.
Leather fanny packs.
When you do, you take your sunglasses and you peek over the top of them, and you hear like a meow sound effect. Or oh,
That's
yeah.
what I was thinking. Just chicka papa. They bow bow like that. Everywhere you go, that everybody thinks that to you. Like nobody actually hears it, but they're just like, you're probably cooler than Ferris Bueller.
Hey, you're cooler than the guy who sang Wayne Newton in a parade.
Oh yeah, you're that cool.
Oh my god.
You can play NES games with the Power Glove, and it actually works.
You're so cool that your sister never gets to go to camp and dance with Patrick Swayze. Say, that's a waste of our family's time and money. We're sending Ferris to camp.
He gets to dance with Swayze. Nobody puts Ferris in a corner.
And mean old Mr. Rooney is there. He has a summer job because he doesn't make enough as a high school
That's
principal.
true.
And while you're learning to dance with Patrick Swayze, you also you out mean old Mr. Rooney as a pederast.
A child pornography aficionado.
Not anymore. Now is a prison aficionado. You'll never get away with this, Ferris.
There might be a guy like in a trench coat in prison, an orange trench coat, like pulling out manila envelopes full of pictures that
just opens it up. Just on the street in a trench coat. Hey, you want to buy some chocolate?
God damn.
They just put that guy in prison. And he's like, psst, hey, still got the trench coat.
They didn't confiscate this from me.
Do you think that there are flashers in prison?
Yeah. But I don't think they
That's
get.
weird
I
to
think
think
that they
about,
are
right?
less enthusiastic flashers. It's like have you ever seen a penis shrug?
Just a
While we're
little
here,
Kermit of a penis. Sitting on a log playing banjo.
yeah, everybody's penis in prison has Kermit the Frog's voice.
Oh, good grief. Trying to get all the other penises to put together the show, but they're all distracted.
Yeah. But they have all one type of Muppet penis.
All right, okay, all you penises, we're gonna get the show going here. They're all like, oh, but did you hear Donna Summer is here? The penises are always excited about the guest star. Oh, it's Mark Hamill. Oh, come on, you penises. You know we have a different guest every week. All right, let's we gotta go to another word from our sponsors here.
Okay.
All right, this is folks, it's hard to admit, but a lot of people struggle with depression. And that's why the folks at BetterHelp.com started a easier way for you to get help. You probably have thought about therapy in the past, but wondered if it was right for you. Well, at BetterHelp.com, you can talk to a licensed therapist over the internet, and you can tell them all about how you're worried that everyone notices your body odor, how they're all definitely making fun of you behind your back. They have a nickname for you that they all laugh about. They say.
They
Did you see? Go ahead.
Have you noticed that so-and-so's butt is like a unibutt? The cleft in the butt cheeks doesn't really cleave, and so it's like one big baggy buttock that just sags and stinks. Where does the poop even come out? Does he just make a big smeary mess? I know he does, because I have to clean the toilet seat after him every time he goes to the bathroom.
Yeah, he slides off that thing like Jabba the Hutt. I don't even understand.
The shit goo trail that follows him everywhere he goes.
Have you seen his car? It's disgusting. I don't know why he doesn't clean. It's just full of old fast food trash.
Mm-hmm. And you can tell that he uses those McDonald's wrappers to wipe his weird unibutt.
His weird butt, yeah. What do you think he does when he goes home at night?
Probably prays for a better butt.
Yeah.
And then just like gets like shit all over the place, and it stinks really bad and cries a lot.
Yeah.
Probably always has pink eye because there's shit everywhere.
Yeah. Man, this guy's a loser. Mr. Coconut Butt. Because it's all brown and hairy and there's no crack in it. Try as you might. You can't crack that thing.
It's a really good thing, because you imagine the stink of that milk.
It's got shit for milk.
Every time I think about this person, I want to throw up forever.
Oh, I wish I could murder them. I wish that the purge were real, so that I could murder him.
And
this disgusting, shitty butt.
I guess like the one small consolation in this gross unibutt stink monster's life is that they can get some therapy.
Yeah, maybe if they got that therapy, we wouldn't hate them so much. Ugh.
Nope.
But they're too cowardly to do it.
Wouldn't matter anyway.
Yeah, probably not. All right, welcome back. What's something that you like to think of to get yourself pumped up?
Continuing to grow, even though like I'm a full-grown adult man. What if the pace at which I grew as a child continued forever, and I'm 13 feet tall now? And also, nobody else has that. I'm the only 13-footer.
Only 13-footer. Yeah, you wouldn't want to be showing up to the club looking fresh as hell in your 13-foot suit.
Well, I had to build a club that was big enough to hold me.
You own your own nightclub, and you come in every night.
And then
there's a big door like the Jurassic Park doors in the back area. You come through that, and you got a giant suit like Steve Harvey. Yep. And you just come in dancing, just like you have one hand on your hip, and you're snapping your fingers, just doing that, and everybody's cheering. They're here he is! He's the only 13-foot man.
And I kind of play up that how big I am, and I do the come closer and know me better, man, and like get everybody like they all have these little tables, and I let them come sit at my big table, and they're like little children in these really big chairs.
You got ladies who come up and they feed you grapes, but they just throw the whole bunch of grapes in your mouth.
Yeah, and they can't always throw it that far.
Every once in a while you accidentally eat the lady. She falls in.
Yeah, you don't want to get your hands too close to my maw.
Yeah. You're one of the monsters from Attack on Titan. This giant guy with big
But where we're a little different. I got a little more going on upstairs. You know, I'm not slack-jawed and my eyes lolling around in my head. Like, I'm gonna make something.
Also, you got the Steve Harvey suit with all the buttons down the front. That, honestly, I think that could have made that story a little more scary. If, instead of all of the giants being naked,
wearing Steve Harvey suits,
they were all dressed like they were on their way to black church.
What if they just do that on Halloween? What if they're naked all the time, but on Halloween they all wear a Steve Harvey outfit for their Halloween costume?
Oh, what are the odds? All of the Titans dressed up as Steve Harvey again. They have to be doing this as a prank. Doesn't make any sense. They all picked Steve Harvey.
Oh, they breached the outer wall, but they're all dressed like Steve Harvey.
Wait, this one's got a hat. I think he might be Cedric the Entertainer. When I try and get myself pumped up, I like to picture myself as a big dragon. And I'm just soaring over the countryside, just torching all the little thatch roof huts. And these little dirt farmers come out. The dragon!
You'll destroy my dirt crops.
All of our dirt is destroyed. Oh, what will happen now?
I just have a field of bricks now.
The king, he's going to come and he's going to take my hand. And I'm just like, ha ha ha. And here comes a guy, a knight. He's here to fight me. Just roast his ass.
Yeah.
Just until I hear him inside pop. Like a little Jiffy Pop. Inside that little metal can. I'm like, he's done. And then I put on a lobster bib and I crack him in half. Lancelot.
You get a little Lancelot gristle stuck between your back teeth, and you take his little sword and you use it as a toothpick.
Yeah. British food, so bland.
But at least they give you plenty of baked beans with it.
Well, I bet those Chinese dragons, I bet they eat good.
I would imagine so.
Meanwhile, Chinese dragon is just 12 guys. Oh, no, we're a dragon too. Hey, you see any guys I could eat? I could eat about a dozen guys right now. Oh, no, we're a dragon.
Do you think the illusion dies down when they stop running around the room?
Hey, can you stop dancing for a second? No, I gotta move. Look at the rhythms in my feet. Yeah, I've been meaning to ask you, how come you got like 24 feet and they're all wearing like those little kids? Is that normal? Because I just have claws, kind of like a bird or a dinosaur. But I see you got a bunch of dainty little feet.
Yeah.
Oh no, my head won't stop going side to side. Oh. But yeah, no. Back to what you were saying about the illusion of the Chinese dragon when they stop moving. I do think that probably it's not nearly as exciting. Like when you see the Chinese dragon guys all go to bed, just like have to lay. They have a huge bed. They all lay down in with the dragon costume.
And then you
on.
realize the horror when you take off the dragon costume that they are a human centipede.
The front guy has a giant head with bug eyes. They've just been covering it up with a kind of paper facade of the exact thing that's inside, but made of human flesh.
Like thin, papery human flesh stretched over a giant, jagged dragon skull.
Yeah. This is some real Hellraiser
Yeah,
shit.
there's little pieces of bones from his sharp ass skull that's just like poking through that skin.
Mm-hmm. Ugh. Man, you remember that dragon from Hellraiser?
Yes.
At the end, they throw the Rubik's cube into the fire and a dragon comes out, and it's like, blah. Just kidding, folks. Woo! And he flies away.
See you next time in Hellraiser 2.
That weird dragon will be back in Hellraiser 2. The other thing that I really love about Hellraiser, I was thinking about this earlier today, is when his name's Frank, right?
Uncle Frank, yeah.
The guy. Yeah, so when they go to the house and Frank's been squatting in the house, like living in filth.
Yeah, and he's got that one weird butt cheek that everybody hates.
He's got like, he's gone. They don't know, but he's been hit with a pole with barbed wire so much that his skin all came off, and then he soaked into the floor and became like a little frog heart. Anyways, he's got that dirty mattress on the floor, and the dad's like, no, this was Frank. Frank was here. And he picks up, it's a little statue of, like a little tiny hand-carved statue of a man and a woman having missionary position sex. It's like, yeah, it was my brother. He likes to jack off to this little statue of two people having missionary position sex. This is what we did before the internet. Just jacking off little statues of people.
Yeah. I mean, first you had to sculpt the statue, then you got to jack off.
Yeah.
Some people couldn't wait and would be trying to sculpt and jack at the same time, but then that's a shoddy sculpture.
Oh, yeah. If you're lucky, you just get a bad sculpture. It's entirely possible you accidentally chisel your dick off. You know, they say that's why that Michelangelo's David has such a small penis. Yeah. He was distracted when he got to the penis. He couldn't help himself anymore. He started just one-handed chiseling.
Don't even get me started on whittling, scrimshaw. Both bad ideas.
Yeah, you do not want to whittle whacking. Not advised. Well, folks, this has been Powerful Affirmations. I hope that you feel inspired to take on the day.
And I hope that you absolutely destroy it, and that you check off every single box on your to-do list today.
Yes, I agree. Now go forth and win.
Win and get kisses.